Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nu'manul Hakim bin Faizal from Diploma Pendidikan Islam Semester 2 Kelas 2. Today, we will review one of the movie that we was watched. The movie name is Life of Pi. The film was released in 2012. The film was directed by Ang Lee and starred by great actors including Suresh Sharma, Irfan Khan, and Adil Hussain. The movie also won as the best film in 2012 at one of the film festivals in Europe. The duration of this movie is 1 hour 20 minutes. The Life of Pi is about tell the fantastical story of Pi Patel, a 16-year-old South Indian boy who survived at sea with a tiger for 227 days. Pi was born in Pesisir, Morita Patel, grew up in the South Indian city of Pondicherry, where his father ran the zoo. A precocious and intelligent boy, by the age of 15 Pi believed Hindu from an early age. He also adopted Christianity and Islam and considers himself a pious devotee to all three religions. This movie is very inspiring because it has parts that can give us spirit in continuing our daily life that is full of challenge. In this film, tells a lot about the love between human and animal that help each other in facing challenge. There are also many adventures in this movie that we can see that actually in this world have more many challenges we will face in future. It also has many moral of the value from this movie that we can learn from it to improve our life. The first of the moral value is do not give up in whatever what we do in our life. Don't give up whatever it is you are committed to. There will be obstacles along the path. At times, it may even seem impossible. But when you truly believe in achieving your goal, you cannot give up, no matter how daunting the outlook is. We must be strong in facing all challenges despite the many failures experienced. To achieve something, one must require sacrifice. No success will come alone without hard work. In Surah Az-Zumar, verse 15:3, Allah has said, O my servants who transgress against themselves, do not despair of the mercy of Allah. Indeed, Allah forgives all sins. Indeed, Allah is the most forgiving, the most merciful. Based on the Surah Az-Zumar, verse 15:3, what has been proven that Allah commands His servant not to give up on His grace, so that we always belong among the good people and get success in this world and the hereafter.
Okay, the next moral value have in the life of Pi is always have a plan and keep a journal. When Pi thrown into the ocean with limited supplies and the hungry tiger, he have to make a plan to survive himself. Luckily for him, he had a supply food and a notebook. It's important to keep track of progress and refer back to it when you need it. We cannot rely on our memory, and keeping a journal will make you think more about the action you took and why you took them. Even like why you end up losing the journal. A plan for the limited results he had ensured they last longer than they would have if he simply ate when he hungry. Therefore, having a plan is essential, not optional. Okay, that's all.
So, in 5 point moral value I get in the story is preparation is a very repair something before we start something we will know. And things I will explain in the next video. There are 4 we must to be ready to say the problem prepare paying before the rain. Alright, Allah said in Al-Quran, in that in the sight of Allah is the knowledge of the hour, and He it is who sends down the rain, and He knows in that what is the womb, and no one know what He will do tomorrow, whether good or evil, and no one can know in the land of which days he will die. In that Allah is all-knowing and all-encompassing is His knowledge. Surah Luqman verse 34. Well, among the noble value contained in the story of life of P that was published in the 2012, so the preparation in life is very valuable and beneficial in order to ensure the well-being of life between this world and the hereafter. This practice can also be linked to saving in a practice that is very much considered available before the rain. So, provides supplier of preparation to get close to things that are more reality our beneficial effect on us as well as others. Life of P is a story of perseverance and a story of not giving up even the hardest conditions. P didn't give up hope and he kept moving. Similarly, for an entrepreneur, it's important to remember that the darkest days are not going to last. It's important not to give up your dream and up or lap.
For the moral value is forgiving on self is always the best option. Pi lost everything from his family to his property, but it was not his fault. For some, when they feel lost, they always think that everything is their own fault. Stop blaming yourself. We cannot forget our own mistake or those for those, but we can always forgive. We need to instill in ourselves a forgiving attitude. This film inspired me due to the neutral of Pi. Pi has a forgiving neutral. Pi always forgive people even if it is not his own fault. Like example in the movie, Pi forgiving Rich Parker, who left Pi on the beach just like that without say thank you. The second example from the movie, Pi forgave his friend at school who are constantly mocking his name. Pi does not even feel when his friend make fun of him, but Pi still tries to prove what the real name means. The evidence from Al-Quran in Surah Al-Imran verse 134, which means those who spend of that which Allah had given them is easy and inadvertently those who control their word and are forgiving toward making. Allah loved the good. The second evidence from the Quran in Surah Al-Hijr verse 85, which means we create not to heaven and the earth and all that is between themselves with truth. And lo, the hour is surely coming. So forgive, O Muhammad, with a gracious forgiveness. Human never escape from mistake. So Islam teach every human being to forgive each other. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala glorifies people who are willing to forgive the mistake of others. In fact, Allah has prepared a myriad of reward for the person. In conclusion, this movie gives a witness to students to improve themselves because this film teach a lot. For example, do not give up easily, forgiving attitude, and more than that. The moral value can improve students to immediately by attitude. Thank you for listening and watching. Is that from my group? Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.